Hey everyone, my name is Grapey, and in this video, I'm going to be spending the next 100 days surviving in Minecraft Pixelmon. There's currently a big trend going on with YouTubers surviving in Minecraft for 100 days. So when PokeSaga reached out to me to see if I would like to record on their server, I couldn't say no. If you want to come and play with me, I included a tutorial in the description below. Being a huge fan of Pokemon growing up, I collected the cards, played all the games, and here we are combining my two favorite things, Minecraft and Pokemon. The server has a lot of different things to do, like battling gyms, battle towers, going on hunts, and of course, trying to complete the Pokedex. But my goals in this series are as follows. Catch 100 Pokemon, train 6 Pokemon to level 100, beat 2 gyms, catch a shiny Pokemon, and finally catch a legendary Pokemon. I spent a lot of time making this video, so I would greatly appreciate if you could show your support by leaving a like if you enjoy it. And if you're new to my channel, hop on the grapevine right now by subscribing and clicking the notification bell. And without further ado, so begins our journey. So my journey begins by logging into the PokeGalaxy realm, and once I was on there, I went ahead and chose my starter Pokemon. Now there's a bunch out there, and you can also choose some custom starters, but I decided to go with the good old faithful Charmander. After selecting a starter, I walked around the spawn area to get myself familiarized with the server, including the Poke Center where I can heal my Pokemon, and after that I headed to the Warp Crates area to go ahead and claim some of my Vote Crates. That got me some pretty good items to start off the series with. And here we go. It's the morning of day 1. I run off away from spawn into the forest to try and find my first Pokemon. I came across one of these Ultra Balls. You can find these all around the wild that have different items in them. And finally, I came across my first battle in the wild. For some reason, this Starly absolutely destroyed me, so I had to go ahead and start over. So after healing my Pokemon back up, I headed to the EV training zone where I could train my Pokemon to get a bit better. After a bit of training, my Charmander evolved into a nice Charmeleon. Look at him right there. He's looking stylish. After getting a Charmeleon, I headed back out into the wild, defeating my first wild Pokemon. On the morning of day 2, I came across this nice plains biome that had a Poke Center that was abandoned. Then I walked outside and found a Magikarp in the river. It put up quite a fight, but now I have caught my very first Pokemon in the series. Shortly after, I found one of my favorite Pokemon in the sky. I was trying to throw my Pokeball at it, but that would be a Swablu. After the Swablu gave me a bit of trouble, I managed to finally catch it using a timer ball. Then I realized I had this random Pokeball voucher, which I right-clicked, redeeming some timer balls, which will come in handy later on. After that, I decided to do /PokeHunt to go on my first hunt on the server. All I had to do was catch an Electrike. Bruh. After exploring a bit, I found a Master Ball with a TM inside of it to teach our Pokemon a move. I also found out I have a lucky egg from the Vote Crate, which gives my Pokemon a ton more XP. And I also have this XP share, which I'm gonna give to my Magikarp to try and level it up. I found my first boss in the wild. I was not about to battle a Kangaskhan, so I settled on a Litleo, which I ended up having to clutch with a Magikarp slap. It was pretty satisfying. Then I came back to my area and somehow found an Electrike just standing right outside the Pokemon Center. Again, it put up a bit of a battle, but we managed to catch it in the end, turning in our very first Poke Hunt. And for my prize, 32 Great Balls. To start day 5, we do have a Magikarp evolution. It's just smacking me over and over on its way to becoming a Gyarados, one of my favorite Pokemon in the game. I'm so hyped about this. After that, we have yet another evolution. This time we have Electrike evolving into a nice Manectric. Next, I took on a medium hunt instead of an easy one. This time I have to find a male gender Machoke that is either enormous, giant, or runt size. I went to a biome where you could find a Machoke and somehow found a Machop instead, but I also found some more Pokeballs with some really cool stuff in it, another TM, and on this one we have a like male. Don't forget to leave a like on the video if you're enjoying it so far. And finally, I found myself a Machoke, but would this be the exact one I need to complete this hunt? After battling it and catching it, I figured out that it did not meet the requirements for the hunt, so we had to move on to catch another. But that starts day 7, where I found another one of these abandoned Poke Centers, but this one had a ton of potions inside the chest before reaching day 8, where I finally found the Machoke I needed to complete this Poke hunt. Day 9, I really didn't do too much. I just wanted to train my Gyarados and my Charmeleon a bit, and there's the levels. Day 10, I wandered into a cave. I thought, you know what? We might as well mine some stuff in Minecraft. Next, I found this level 31 trainer in the wild, so you know I had to battle him and show him who's boss. After that, I checked out the training zone where I could train my Pokemon, but I did a bunch of training here so I could go ahead and get my Charmeleon to a Charizard. A little bit of time spent here, and that is exactly what happened. We got ourselves a Charizard, one of the best Pokemon in the game, let's be real. Eventually, my Swablu evolves into an Altaria, my actual favorite Pokemon in the entire series. Altaria is definitely my favorite. We got all of my Pokemon to reach level 30 at the end of this training session. Day 14 and 15 was a failed Poke hunt. I could not find a Corsola no matter how hard I tried. And on day 16, I came across this random gym in the wild. I tried to battle a construction worker before realizing the actual trainers were upstairs. I managed to beat one of them with only one Pokemon remaining, but after beating all of the other trainers, it was finally time to get to the boss of this gym, and I got absolutely wrecked. Day 17, back to the training zone. Day 18, we're back at the gym. I am very confident this time that we're going to beat this guy. We're going to send him packing, and that's exactly what I did. I won the battle. He says I got lucky, but I disagree with that. We got the mine badge now. Day 19, my exploring led me into the middle of a desert village, which had a nice blacksmith chest inside, which contained a nice old rod inside of it. I checked out the Poke Center for the free potions. Of course, you got to get those. Then we hit up the shop to go ahead and see what they were selling. Nothing that I'm interested in. So we went to use our new fishing rod, and what in the heck is that? Why is it so big? So of course I had to go ahead and catch that wishy-washy there, and when I got it in the water, why is it so small all of a sudden? What happened? Day 20, we found a Chikorita. I am so hyped. This is one of my favorite Pokemon. We had to catch it. I thought it would be nice to start building my house on day 20, but I got distracted by this boss Swablu in the sky. Had to defeat it and get back to work on the building. In the middle of building on day 21, we had my Chikorita evolve into a Bayleaf. After that, I finished my house. I'm really liking the look of this place here. I don't usually build with any type of birch blocks, but I think I did a great job with this one. I might have stolen a bit of quartz from the Poke Center, but hey, don't rat me out, dude, please. And this is the view on my balcony. It's a really nice place to chill out at the end of the day. Also, my coordinates are on the screen right now if you would like to log in the server and come build along with me. There's plenty of room out here in this plains biome to make the best town on the server, so I hope to see you there. Day 22, I found a Zangoose level 65 in the wild. I just thought I had to catch this thing because it was such a high level, higher than anything I had in my party. Day 23, I found a bunch of trainers in a village, so to tell them that I'm the best trainer, I defeated them all and stole their crops. I took my confidence to the Dragon Gym on day 24, and I actually got destroyed. And in the rematch everyone wanted to see, it was definitely a tough battle, but after using some potions, I was able to take him down for the badge. Then in day 25 through 30, I thought I was really cool that I could just defeat every gym leader in the game. It would be no problem. But yeah, as you can see from this footage, I'm getting absolutely destroyed by every gym leader there was, bringing my confidence back down to nothing. So day 30 through 35, I decided, you know what? We're not letting that happen again. We need to do some more training, and that we did, because now look what we got, a Meganium. Again, day 35 through 40, I just sat at the training EV, just going over and over, battle after battle. It was a long grind, but hey, we had to level up our Pokemon. Day 40, we planted some acorns, which could be used to make Pokeballs. We'll show you more on that later. But speaking of Pokeballs, I decided I would catch a bunch of Pokemon today because, as you know, we're trying to catch 100 Pokemon, and right now I only have 38. And finally, on day 46, we managed to catch 50 Pokemon. Day 47, there is a boss outside my house, so you know what? I have to battle that thing. I mean, look at how majestic it looks. A level 85 Ampharos was no match for my Pokemon party, and I managed to take it out, winning the prizes, which is either a bracelet, glasses, or a necklace. You know what? I took the glasses because deal with it. Once I got back to my house, I noticed I had some mail outside of my front door, but the inside of the chest was unfortunately empty. But we noticed that we have a new neighbor that moved in next door. This is really exciting. My first neighbor on the server. I hope once this video comes out, we get some more of you coming on the server to be my neighbors. But I checked his house and he unfortunately was not home. Day 49, I noticed there was a level 66 trainer, so of course we had to battle him and show him who's the best. Right after defeating this trainer, I looked behind me and again, there was another legendary boss right behind me. And this time I did not want to battle it because it was level 125. Day 50 through 55, I got lost in the weirdest dimension ever. I don't even know how to explain what's going on in these clips right now. It's like it was a mix of the nether, the end, and space because there's low gravity. I got hit by a couple of these shulker boxes, which sent me 300 blocks into the sky, but I eventually glided down nice and gracefully. After that, I wanted to see what was at the bottom of this world. Does it go into the void? Is there an actual bottom of the world? I was curious, so I jumped on down and I found a tree at the bottom of the entire world. Day 56 through 60, we decided to take on another hard hunt. This time would be a torkoal with the male gender, enormous or bold, careful or serious nature. I did a ton of searching for a torkoal and unfortunately I only found some female ones, but after a bit more searching, I was able to come across a male one, finally. After a good battle and catching it, this one did not meet the requirements, which was very unfortunate. Day 61, I decided to claim some more vote crate keys to get some more items on the server. I also decided to claim this Omega crate, which gave me 5 shiny keys, and my 5 shinies were Carcoal, Volcarona, Throw, Clauncher, and Trubbish, a literal piece of trash. Thank you. Day 61 through 70, pretty self-explanatory. I got wrecked by every gym yet again, lowering my confidence even more. This time I was determined not to lose any more gym battles. I spent the next 9 days training all of my Pokemon. I managed to get my Charizard, Altaria, and Gyarados to level 100. Day 81, we're back at my house. I decided to do some renovations, added in some more chests with Misc Pokemon items. We got TMs and HMs, and we got some Pokeball crafting stuff there, maybe some berries on the bottom. We got a desk here with some fossils in this chest right there. And then if we go upstairs, we have my bed. We can look out the window, stand on the balcony, but I also added a nice roof balcony so you could stand on the roof. I felt it was only right. After that, I needed more Pokeballs and Ultra Balls, so that's exactly what I did. I harvested some acorns, I smelted them up, made these Ultra and Pokeball discs, which you put on an anvil and you smack it with a hammer to get these lids. Then we combine the lids with some iron discs that we then smash out again on the anvil, giving us some iron bases, which will put the lids on top and some buttons in the middle. And there you go. We got some Ultra Balls just like that. Let's make some Pokeballs too for good measure. Day 81, for some reason, my bed color bothered me. I didn't want it to be plain white, so we went ahead and colored that thing purple. Of course, it's gonna help me sleep nice and easy tonight. Day 82 was a nice morning for some fishing. I tried to catch this Carvana, but he swam away from me, and instead I got a Magikarp, which I don't care about. The old rod wasn't very good for fishing, so the best thing I managed to catch was a Poliwag. Let's end off the day with another medium hunt. This time we have to find a Komala in the tree, but instead I found another Torkoal. I was so curious to see if this one would be the one that would meet the requirements of my last hunt, and fortunately for me, it did not meet the requirements, so it didn't even matter anyway. Day 83, I woke up to another message out at my mailbox. This time there was something inside of it. So we brought the letter back to my desk and we decided to read it. Dear Grape Applesauce, I have been wondering if you would like to go on an adventure together sometime. If you would like to sometime, put a letter in my mailbox at my house right next to yours saying if you would or not and when. Your neighbor, Sharky. So I wrote him some mail back basically explaining that I would like to catch some Pokemon with him tomorrow. So after that, I put it in his mailbox. Hopefully he sees this before the 100 days end. Day 84, I woke up to the luckiest thing ever. I saw a shiny Rattata outside my house. I was just freaking out at this point. I had been AFKing for a while, but I caught the Rattata, getting my very first shiny on the server. Not the most exciting, but still, it's a shiny. You can't complain. After that, I found a level 120 boss right outside my house. I defeated that for tons of XP and loot. And then on day 85, I finally found the Komala to reach my requirements for the Poke Hunt to be complete. After that, I found another boss battle. I had to take on a level 120 Tyranitar, stood no chance. Then the next few days were spent getting some more level 100 Pokemon, starting with my Manectric, now reaching 4 level 100 Pokemon in my party. Throughout all this, I reached level 40 in battling skill, and finally, I reached level 100 on my Machoke as well. Go ahead, buddy, you've earned a second to flex. There you go. So now I only had one Pokemon left to get level 100, and that would be my Meganium. But on day 89, I got distracted by a world boss, which everyone can come on the server and battle it together. Whoever defeats it the most amount of times wins a special item. After many battles with this boss, we managed to place in 5th with 28 kills, which didn't actually get me anything, but hey, XP. Day 90, we're back at my house. Sharky has left me a message saying he should be at his house right now, but he wasn't. So I took back to the training area to get to level 100 on my Meganium. Then after that, I evolved my Rattata into a shiny Raticate. Then I spent the next few days catching a bunch of Pokemon. I wanted to reach 100 Pokemon caught in this series, and I realized here I didn't have a lot of time left, so after a bunch of grinding, we finally caught our 100th Pokemon, a nice Nidoran in the wild. There you have it, 100 caught. Day 96, I figured out you can nickname all of your Pokemon, so I went ahead and nicknamed every single one of them. We have Alt, Zardo, Dose, Supmane, the Champ, and Megan. Then I found out you could change the growth size of my Pokemon by doing /PokeBuilder. There's many different things you can change about your Pokemon, but I wanted to make my Charizard giant. After that, I took on another Poke Hunt. I was determined to complete a hard hunt. This time I used the incense to spawn even more, but the first one I encountered unfortunately did not meet the requirements. I somehow found a second one, but this one broke out of even more Pokeballs and it ended up dying. On day 98, I mustered up the courage to take down another gym boss. This time I took on the fighting gym leader, taking him out and taking his badge. Day 99, I found out there was a gambler at spawn. Basically, you pick a color, black, red, or green, and you bet your tokens on it, and whatever one it lands on, you either win or lose. Somehow, I managed to lose 3 bets in a row. I honestly have no clue how that even makes sense, but hey, probability. And then finally, on day 100, we just spent it chilling in a little fishing boat here, and when we came across this boss, I was actually surprised. I battled the level 105 Wishy-Washy. It took down some of my Pokemon, but I managed to defeat it in the end. So that is what happened in my 100 days of playing Minecraft Pixelmon. I really hope you did all enjoy this. I spent a lot of time putting this video together, so I would greatly appreciate if you could leave a like on the video and comment down below that you enjoyed it. We managed to complete 4 out of my 5 goals that I originally set, so I am very excited about that. The only one we unfortunately didn't get to was catching a legendary Pokemon. And if you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe and click the notification bell for more Pixelmon. I wanted to give a huge shout out to play.pokesaga.org for sponsoring this video. I had so much fun on the server and I can't wait to play some more with all of you. Other than that, I of course wanted to remind you all, stay positive, keep a smile on your faces. Goodbye.